We often think style starts at the top, with a jacket, a perfect dress, a scarf draped just right. But true elegance begins at the feet, because your shoes are the first thing to meet the world, before your smile, before your words, before your grace has a chance to speak. They carry the weight of every decision, every place you've walked, every version of you you've become. Yet so many of us, after 50, choose comfort, but forget about form, choose ease, but lose elegance, choose what's practical, but miss what's powerful. And here's the truth. The wrong shoes can whisper the wrong story. They can drag your energy down, age your outfit by a decade, or worse, make you look like you stopped caring. But the right shoes, oh, they elevate. They don't scream. They don't beg for attention. They simply say, "This woman knows herself." So today, we begin a journey, not just of shoes, but of stepping into a new mindset. We'll explore the flats that flatten your style, the sneakers that sabotage your effort, the sandals that forget support, the boots that bulk instead of balance, and the heels that hurt more than they help. But we'll also discover the replacements, the refined, the timeless, the choices that feel good and look even better. Because after 50, you deserve more than shoes that just get you by. You deserve elegance that moves with you, from errands to events, from the quiet morning to the dazzling night. So take a look down at what you're wearing right now. Ask yourself, are these shoes helping me step into the woman I am, or are they keeping me in who I used to be? Your feet tell your story. Let's make sure they're saying something beautiful. This is not about vanity, it's about value. It's about knowing that every detail matters, that elegance doesn't start with money, it starts with mindfulness. And your shoes, they are the roots of your silhouette, the base of your confidence. The first and lasting impression. So walk with me as we uncover the 10 biggest shoe mistakes women over 50 often make. Not to shame, but to awaken. Because when you change your shoes, you change your stance. And when you change your stance, you change everything. They seem innocent enough, those ballet flats by the door. Slip-on ease, no heel, no fuss. We've trusted them for years, worn them to brunch, to errands, to weddings, to wander through life on soft soles. But here's the hard truth. They're letting you down, especially the ones made of cheap faux leather, thin as paper, booed at the toe, creased at the heel, worn at the sole. And the sole, they promise comfort, but offer collapse. No structure, no support, no style. After just a few wears, they look tired. And when your shoes look tired, so does everything else. It doesn't matter if you've spent an hour perfecting your outfit. The flats speak first. And what they say is, "I gave up." They shrink your presence, flatten your stride, rob your posture of power. And we, women over 50, are not here to be overlooked. So what should you wear instead? Trade the sag for structure, the flop for form. Enter the pointed toe flat, in real leather, in soft suede, in something that lasts. A pointed toe elongates your leg, gives you grace with every step. It's quiet confidence made visible. Or choose a loafer, classic, tailored, timeless. A soft suede loafer in warm taupe, a slim leather pair in rich black, or a creamy ivory with a gold bit. They say, this woman knows who she is. And she doesn't rush, she doesn't settle. She selects what supports her, literally and spiritually. When you stop wearing shoes that look worn out, you stop feeling worn down. And yes, quality matters. You don't need a dozen pairs, just one, made well, cared for, built to walk with the woman you are today. So next time you reach for that sagging flat, ask yourself, is this shoe lifting me or lowering me? Because style begins where your feet touch the ground. Choose shoes that stand tall even when you don't, and you'll notice your posture shifts, your mood lifts, and the world looks at you just a little differently. We all love comfort. We've earned it. And nothing says comfort like those thick-soled sneakers that cradle your foot like a cloud. But let's pause, because not all comfort belongs everywhere. And not all sneakers belong beneath a beautiful blouse or a flowing midi dress. Athletic shoes with mesh panels, neon accents, bubble soles, and logos that scream. They were made for motion, for running laps, for treadmills, for gym lights, and sweat. They were not made for brunch dates, city strolls, or moments. You want to feel effortlessly elegant. Wearing them with jeans, it breaks the flow. Wearing them with trousers, it disturbs the line. Wearing them with dresses, it's a missed opportunity. You didn't spend time choosing that lovely outfit to finish it off with something that says last minute. Here's the truth. Shoes can whisper, or they can shout, and athletic sneakers shout function, not fashion. So what do we wear instead? Try a minimalist sneaker, soft beige, a warm white, gentle gray, made of leather or suede, or even refined vegan fabric that breathes and blends. The shape matters too. Low profile, rounded toe, no chunky sole, no flashy brand. These sneakers don't try hard, and that's exactly why they work. They glide under trousers, they float with a pleated skirt, they polish your casual look without pulling it down. You'll feel just as comfortable, but you'll look more aligned with who you've become. A woman who chooses ease with elegance, who walks softly but with purpose, who knows that what's on your feet can shift your energy for the whole day. Comfort is not the enemy. Carelessness is, and we're done with looking careless. So next time you head out the door, pause before grabbing those gym shoes. Reach instead for a pair that supports your step and respects your style. Because sneakers can still be kind. They can still hug your feet, but they can also honor your outfit and the woman inside it. Summer arrives and we reach for sandals. Open, airy, light on the foot, and sometimes light on structure. You know the ones, razor-thin straps, flat as a pancake, zero cushion, zero support. They look delicate on the shelf, but on your feet, they dig, they press, they shift. And by noon, you're adjusting, wincing, counting the minutes until you can take them off. Elegance shouldn't be painful, and flimsy sandals don't flatter anyone. They offer no shape, they flatten the foot, and they make even the most graceful leg look tired. You've walked many miles in life. You deserve shoes that walk with you, not against you. So what should you wear instead? Start with substance. Choose sandals that honor both form and function, a leather slide with wider straps, a soft cushioned footbed that hugs each step, a low block heel for lift and balance. These are sandals that say I care about how I look and how I feel. Go for earthy tones, tan camel ivory, soft metallics like gold dust on your skin. They pair beautifully with linen trousers, flowy skirts, a cotton dress, and that wide brim hat. You save for special days. Supportive sandals aren't frumpy, they're refined. Think espadrilles with a gentle wedge, or slingbacks with a soft buckle, or minimalist straps that stay in place without biting. These aren't the shoes of a rushed morning. These are the shoes of a woman who shows up rooted, ready, and radiant. You don't have to choose between pretty and practical. You're too wise for that. You've learned that every step you take should feel right. So say goodbye to the strappy shoes that forget your needs. Say yes to the ones that remember them, because style isn't just what people see. It's what you feel when you move. And you, my dear, deserve to move with ease and elegance always. When the air turns crisp and leaves begin to fall, we reach for our boots. the trusted staple of every elegant woman's autumn. But not all boots are created equal. Some bring weight instead of grace. You've seen them. Thick soles, slouchy shafts, oversized zippers, exaggerated buckles, loud, heavy, unforgiving. They may keep your toes warm, but they do nothing for your silhouette. They swallow your legs, break the line of your trousers, and fight with the rest of your look. They are not companions, they are anchors, dragging down the lightness you've carefully dressed for, and elegance, even in winter, deserves fluidity, deserves shape, deserves breath. So what to wear instead? Reach for boots with intention, ankle boots that hug the ankle, not smother it. A block heel, solid, yes, but graceful. Or a sleek knee-high pair that follows the calf like a whisper, not a shout. Choose soft leather, supple suede, minimal hardware, smooth lines. A pointed or almond toe. To elongate, refine, lift. These boots don't demand attention. They guide it. They allow your outfit to speak without interruption. And when paired with straight-leg jeans, a meaty skirt, or tailored wool trousers, magic. Suddenly, you're not weighed down. You're walking forward, lightly, elegantly, effortlessly. Winter doesn't mean losing your shape. It means layering with care. It means honoring warmth without sacrificing presence. So let go of the boots that feel like bricks. Let go of the stomp, of the clutter, of the distraction. Step instead into a pair that lifts you even as it grounds you. Because style is not seasonal. It's not reserved for spring blooms or summer rays. It belongs to every step, every layer, every season. You walk through, and your winter steps deserve to feel just as beautiful as the ones you take in sunlight. There's something undeniably powerful about a beautiful heel. The way it lifts your frame, straightens your back, adds a touch of confidence with every step. But there's a fine line between elegance and agony, and many of us have crossed it. The stilettos with towering height, soaring above 4 inches. They promise allure, but deliver pain. We've all worn them. Teetering through parking lots, gripping handrails, praying we don't twist an ankle. We felt it. The burn, the pressure, the wobble that drains your energy before the evening even begins. If you can't walk in them, they're not shoes, they're shackles. Because true elegance does not come with clenched jaws or silent suffering. It flows, it moves, it breathes, and a shoe that breaks your stride breaks your power. So what do we wear instead? Lower heels that still lift but never hurt. A kitten heel, delicate, feminine, around 1.5 to 2 inches, just enough. A block heel, stable, grounded, perfect for city sidewalks, and long days when you still want polish. A mid-heel pump with a pointed toe adds grace without imbalance. And yes, they still make you feel beautiful, poised, lifted, in body and in spirit. I love slingbacks with soft curves, or a dorset cut that reveals just enough to feel elegant, not exposed. For special nights, try satin, velvet, or a soft metallic, champagne, pewter, rose gold. These aren't compromises, they're choices, rooted in wisdom. Because elegance isn't about sacrifice anymore, it's about harmony. And when your feet feel secure, your presence becomes unstoppable. So retire those sky-high heels that belong more to red carpets than real life. Step into comfort that doesn't scream, but sings, quietly, confidently, in tune with the woman you've become. They had their moment, strutting across red carpets, worn by models, influencers, pop stars with glossy smiles and legs a mile long. But for the rest of us, women with wisdom, with grace, with years of walking tall, clear plastic heels are not our friends. They may look sleek in photos, but in real life, they fog, they scratch, they sweat, and they don't breathe. Not like leather, not like suede. They cling to your skin like a film. You can't peel off. They make every line, every crease, every pressure point more visible, more pronounced. And worst of all, they age fast, cloudy, cracked, cheapened by every wear. Because plastic is not timeless, it's temporary, and elegance should never feel disposable. So what to wear instead? Choose materials that speak to refinement. Soft leather that molds to your stride. Velvet that whispers luxury. Satin with a gentle sheen that catches the light, not the sweat. These are shoes with substance, with soul. Look for pointed toe pumps in brushed metallics, champagne, pewter, rose gold, or a slingback heel with a sculpted shape, a quiet bow, a curved strap that flatters, not flaunts. Even a small heel in muted shimmer can feel magical when made well, when made to last, because we don't chase trends anymore. We curate, we choose, and our shoes should reflect that truth. They should feel like an extension of who we are now, not who the magazines say we should be. So leave the plastic to the party favors. Leave the clear heel to the mannequins. Step into shoes that breathe with you, move with you, age with you, like fine wine or soft leather, only better with time. There was a time when sparkle felt like magic, rhinestones across the toe, a glittery heel, a shiny buckle, big enough to catch the moonlight. It felt festive, fun, a little daring. But somewhere between youthful delight and elegant refinement, we outgrew the need to shout from our shoes. Because over-embellishment isn't just loud, it's distracting. It draws all the eyes downward, away from your face, your posture, your presence, and often it cheapens even the most polished outfit. I've had those shoes too, silver heels with rhinestones that twinkled under every street lamp. They looked perfect with one outfit. Everything else, they clashed, competed, overpowered. Too much shine, too many logos, oversized bows, exaggerated hardware. These things scream for attention instead of earning it. And elegance, true elegance, never begs to be noticed. It whispers, it lingers, it leaves a soft impression long after you've walked away. So what to wear instead? Choose shoes with thoughtful detail, not loud drama. A suede bow in matching tone, a gold buckle, subtle and small, a hint of texture, embossed gently into leather. These are the details that add interest without stealing the show. They say, I care, without saying, look at me. Neutral leather with one refined element will always outshine shoes smothered in sequins. And if you still love sparkle, you don't have to give it up. Just dial it down. A soft shimmer in the fabric. A crystal brooch placed with care. A touch of metallic that glows instead of blinds. This is how you shine with restraint. Because after 50, we've learned that elegance isn't about excess. It's about knowing exactly when to stop. Let your shoes support your beauty, not compete with it. Let them elevate, not exaggerate. And let every step say, I've chosen this with grace, with clarity, with style. Let's speak gently, but truthfully, because we've all done it. Held on to that one pair of shoes that feel like home, the soft ballet flats that carried us through 100 errands, the sandals that knew every step of every summer, the boots that once made us feel powerful, even if now they sag and scuff. We love them because they were with us through milestones, through seasons, through change. But darling, love does not mean we must hold on forever. When the soles are worn flat, when the leather is cracked, when the lining peels away, it's not just wear, it's weariness. It shows, it speaks. No matter how elegant your coat, how tailored your trousers, if your shoes look tired, you do too. It's the fashion version of chipped nail polish. A small detail, but it tells the whole story. So what to do? It's not about owning dozens, it's not about chasing trends. It's about one or two good pairs, really good, that you care for as an extension of yourself. Shoes that are polished, stored with love, maintained with pride. Use inserts to hold their shape. Keep them clean, keep them dry, resole them when needed. Treat them not as an afterthought, but as part of your signature. A structured loafer that molds to your stride. A timeless ankle boot that hugs your foot with quiet confidence. A soft leather sandal that cradles, not flattens. These are not just accessories, they are tools of self-respect. Because when you step out in shoes that look as cared for as you feel, the world notices. But more importantly, you notice. And the way you walk, stand, move, it all shifts. No more limping, no more hiding the heels with long hems, no more wishing they'd make it one more season. Let them go, honor them, and then step into something worthy of where you're going. Because at this stage, every detail matters. Every step is a statement. Let your shoes say, she knows her worth, and she walks in it. We all know the sound, that familiar flip flop down the grocery aisle. And yes, it feels easy, light, breezy, like summer itself slipped onto your feet. But ease is not the same as elegance. And flip-flops, for all their charm at the poolside, fail us on the sidewalk. They flatten your feet, offer no support, no structure, no intention. They say, I just grabbed something, not, I chose this with care. And after 50, we know better. We've earned the right to wear ease that's also elevated. Because elegance isn't about trying too hard, but it's never about giving up. Flip-flops make an outfit look unfinished. That linen dress deserves more. Those tailored pants cry for polish. Even casual jeans want a companion that doesn't slap the ground with every step. So what to wear instead? Let's talk sandals. Real ones. A soft leather slide with wide straps. A cushioned insole that hugs your arch. A tiny wedge that lifts but never wobbles. These are sandals that speak of grace without shouting, that whisper comfort with confidence. Go for neutrals, tan, cream, caramel, soft metallics like champagne or rose gold. These tones blend effortlessly with your wardrobe and elevate every look from rushed to refined. And yes, you can still be effortless, but let it be a chosen effortlessness, not a forgotten one. There are brands that get this right, that know your feet, deserve more than rubber and regret, sandals that let you move with comfort and presence. Because, darling, even your walk should tell the world, I am here and I chose every step of this. So the next time you reach for the flip-flops, ask yourself, am I dressing for the backyard or for the life I want to live today? Because after 50, we know that even casual can be beautiful, and that the shoes we wear should carry not just our weight, but our worth. Let's pause here, at the end of 10 small truths that walk quietly but carry weight. We've talked of shoes, but really, we've talked of you, of how every step tells a story, of how every soul carries not just fashion, but memory, intention, identity. Because at 50, at 60, at 70 and beyond, we are not chasing style. We are claiming it. We no longer wear what we're told to. We wear what honors our lives, our journeys, our growth. That means letting go of the broken, the outdated, the good enough. It means choosing quality over quantity, structure over slouch, elegance over effortlessness that forgot itself. It means replacing the flat, worn shoes that saw us through, but now hold us back. It means saying no to pain disguised as beauty, to stilettos that punish us for wanting to feel tall. And yes, it means retiring. The plastic, the novelty, the noisy trends that say everything and nothing. Instead, we walk forward in shoes that serve us, in materials that breathe with us, in designs that move not just with our feet, but with our spirit. So here's to you, who now knows that your elegance begins at the ground level, that you can slip into a leather loafer and feel powerful, that a block heel can give you height without costing you balance, that a sandal can be soft and sophisticated, that a boot can be strong and still feminine. You know now that shoes are not just the afterthought. At the end of your outfit, they are the foundation of how you walk through the world. And when chosen with care, with intention, with love, they change not just how others see you, but how you see yourself. So clear the closet, let go of the maybe someday, and the but they were expensive, and the I used to love them. This is not about who you were. This is about who you are now. And every step from this moment on deserves to be taken in comfort, in style, in grace. Because, darling, elegance doesn't start at the neckline. It starts at your feet and yours. They're ready to walk you into the most radiant years yet.